Wolves are a very, very young team.
Yeah, they are. I counted over 9 freshmen on the team, and we'll probably see 5 freshmen start here for the Lakers. We have number 10 is a freshman, McAfee. Callaway's a freshman. Wirtz is a sophomore, 5'8" sophomore from Tip City. She'll be starting number 24. And the rest of them will be freshmen.
And Kelsey Wirtz was a starter a year ago, and I believe she's the captain of this year's squad.
She comes in the game averaging 6.5 points a game, shooting 83% from the foul line. She's yet to make a 3. And we also have number 30, Nicole Fote from Jackson Center, a 6-foot freshman.
Jamie Hardy and McAfee. The jump goes for the Lakers, but back on the attack is Lourdes, and an extra step there as Sydney Miller, the leading scorer for Lourdes, takes the extra step, and the Lakers will have the basketball first. See if they can get on board here. Number 11 is Lopez. She also was the starter, Unex Lopez, for the Lakers a year ago.
The Gray Wolves are in a man-to-man defense. Right away, they come up with a steal.
Handling the basketball is Hardy, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Lakers, so Lourdes will have it. And all we have to do tonight is to remember that the Gray Wolves are not in gray.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Good call.
With the basketball for Lourdes is Sydney Miller, but there's the whistle, and that'll be a turnover on Lourdes, and inbounding it will be the Lakers. Number 11 there is Unex Lopez, and
the Gray Wolves,
it is McAfee.
The Gray Wolves had 18 turnovers in their first ball game.
Outside jumper, and that's
Kelsey Wirtz.
Kelsey Wirtz with the score, and the Lakers jump out to a 3-0 lead. First quarter of basketball, 9 minutes to go.
And she makes her first 3 of the season.
Lourdes and the double team, and I'll tell you one thing you'll find, and the Lakers will play hard, as the short jumper is good there by Sydney Miller, a 5'5" junior out of Indian Lake in Huntsville, Ohio. She played at Edison Community College last year. Whistle and a stop of the action, and Nicole Fote is number 30 for the Lakers. She's the Lake Camp's leading rebounder. Here comes a lob inside. Short jumper by Fote out of Jackson Center. Rebound comes down to Lourdes. They'll bring it up court quickly. Miller, top of the key. Callaway on her, or rather Callaway on her. They'll work it around the corner, and they'll come back out. Erica Manley in the lineup already for Lourdes. Shot from the corner, and that's good. And it's 5-3. Lourdes with a 2-point lead. Got a foul, and that'll go against Lourdes. Lopez bringing the basketball up. Lopez was the team's leading scorer at 16.4 points per game last year. And Kelsey Wirtz, another returning starter for the Lakers, averaged 7.9 points per game. Both Lopez and Wirtz are captains of the squad this year. Pass along the baseline intended for Fote. Taken away. Here come the Gray Wolves. Stafford will handle it out front.
The Lakers are in like a 3-2 matchup zone the way it looks.
Shot in the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Lopez. Tipped away, but picked up by Manley. She'll get it back out down the lane. Short jumper, no good as Green took the shot. And Miranda will go to the free throw line, I believe.
Lakers had the right idea there to get it ball out and get it running, but a nice defensive play there by the Gray Wolves. Got their hands on the ball to tip it, took it away, and penetrated right to the basket.
Miranda Green connects on the free throw. Green, a freshman out of Toledo. Toledo Whitmer to be exact.
She's averaging 5 points a game.
Second free throw is good, and now Lourdes enjoys a 7-3 lead as Lopez will bring it up court. Wirtz looks inside. Going to be taken away. Here come Lourdes on the break. Stafford is going to draw the foul. Deja Stafford took the ball to the hoop and draws the foul.
That was just a dangerous pass there by the Lakers. Went from one side of the floor going to pass it clear across at the foul line extended, and that's a pretty hard pass to make. You're going to have defenders pick that pass off, which the Gray Wolves just did.
McAfee guilty of the foul for the Lakers. Now it's an 8-3. First quarter lead from the Lake campus. Lead now goes to 6. Lakers need a bucket. Fote will kick it back out to McAfee. Lopez will try to drive the lane, but the foul's going to go against Green.
A good job by Lopez being aggressive with the basketball. Took it from the top, take it right to the lane where she drew the foul. Gray Wolves with pressure all over the floor from one end to the other.
Lakers, Fote's got it. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Lourdes. They'll bring it up court, trying to keep the pace fast. In the corner, short jump shot, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lakers. Shot no good. Scrap for the rebound. Substitutes.
Looking at the stats, I think this is Lopez's first game. She did not play in the first 2 games.
I believe that she has a sprained wrist, and part of the reason why she was out for those 2 games. Long-range jumper is Stafford from 3, no good. Rebound is Fote. Up court quickly. Hurst will take it in for the Lakers. Back out to Hurst, long-range jumper. McAfee, no good. Semler will have it. It's across the timeline. Hardy now handling it. She'll go down the lane. Short jumper, no good. Rebound Lakers.
McAfee taking it all the way.
Shot up and off the glass. She goes tumbling. The basket's good. We got a timeout on the floor as Lourdes will take the timeout. They have a 9-5 lead. We'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and NKT TV bringing you tonight's game between Wright State Lake Campus and Lourdes University. On our Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard, it's Lourdes 9 and Wright State University Lake Campus 5. And I'll tell you what, Ron, maybe early in the year, but the Lourdes University coach is not at all happy with her team.
No, she wasn't. They're allowing the Lakers to dribble the ball all the way down the floor, and that time they got a layup, and she wants the defense to get back, get set, force them to shoot from the outside. The Lakers come into the game only shooting 5%, 1 of 17 from the three-point line.
There's the steal as Lopez.
The Lourdes would be happy if they shot from the three-point line all night long.
Make that Hurst with the steal, number 3. And the Lakers will see if they can take advantage of a turnover and make this game just a little bit closer. Hurst passed inside. Can't quite come away with it. As they work it around to the outside. That's Wirtz. She'll try and drive the lane. Off balance shot, no good. Hurst will pull up with it and get it back out the stump from top of the key. Kayla's shot no good, and Lourdes will have the rebound. Up court they come. Down the lane, nice move and a basket there by Tiana Reynolds.
That time she got through 2 Laker defenders there, split them, and got to the hole, made a layup.
Reynolds, a senior, might be the only senior on the floor, really made a nice move there. Let's see if the Lakers can counter. They're down by 11-5. Pass is tipped away. Substitutes galore on the dead ball. And on our Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard, it's Lourdes 11, Wright State University Lake Campus 5, 4:28 to go. First quarter play. Short jumper is good.
Nice move there by Fote.
Out of Jackson Center, and Fote has her first basket. And it's 11-7. Lourdes lead at 4 as they move it inside. Kick it back out to Reynolds. Reynolds, she'll take the 3. Shot off the front of the iron. Battle for the rebound, and we've got a foul. Let's see who that goes against. That will go against number 40. Number 44, Aaron Manley. 5'10" freshman for Lourdes.
That time the Lakers Fote did not have the position down there, but when the ball went off the rim, she soon gained it and drew the foul. That's the trouble you have when you're playing a zone, is you don't have a man, so to speak, to box out, and so you're going to give up some offensive rebounds when you do that. But Fote did a nice job there of making an adjustment while the ball was in the air.
Fote with a made free throw. She's being counted on to be an inside presence for the Lakers this season. Hits her second free throw, and the Lake Campus pulls within 2 points of Lourdes here in the opening quarter.
Came in the game averaging 17 points. Now the Lakers are picking up full court.
Hurst with the basketball after the turnover by Lourdes. And one thing you know about the Lakers, they'll apply the pressure. Shot no good by Wirtz. Rebound up, rolls out by Fote. Lakers still fighting and hanging on to the basketball, trying to go into their offense. Cross-court pass will go out of bounds, but it's tipped away by Lourdes. Difficult pass, and the Lakers get a little bit lucky on that one.
That was good hustle by Olivia Hill, getting the offensive rebound. Hill's a 5'10" freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana, but then she brought the ball out and then threw it across court.
Fote took the pass and draws the foul.
So Fote's going to the line. She came in the game 16 of 20 from the foul line, so she's getting fouled, and that just proves that she's aggressive underneath, taking the ball to the basket, shooting 80% from the foul line.
A little bit short on that free throw. The Gray Wolves have a substitute. Number 32, Miranda Green, comes back into the game, as Fote will try and make this a 1-point game. 3:34 to go on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. 1-point game. Lourdes up by a point. Short jumper, no good. Battle in the inside, a rebound, and the shot there by Miranda Green, and she'll draw a foul and go to the free throw line.
That was a case where the Lakers, somebody missed an assignment there. They set the trap on the sideline, and they got the lob pass, and that's exactly what they wanted, but there was nobody guarding the middle. So the ball was completed, pass was completed. They got the ball in the middle of the floor and took it to the basket.
Free throw, no good. The foul there by Michaela Stump. 5'2" freshman out of Ansonia and Mississinawa Valley High School. Second free throw good. The Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard, it's 12-10. Lourdes with a 2-point lead. And the Lakers will toss it away. Olivia Hurst trying to find Worst, but the pass goes astray.
Yeah, man-to-man press, so you want to clear out and let her dribble the ball up the floor. If she can't, then they need a person behind the basketball or maybe set a screen to help her get the ball up the floor.
Out front is Stafford. Back over to Green. Looks inside.
Had a foul away from the ball.
That'll go against number 12. That's Tayana Reynolds.
Okay,
so Gray Wolves are going to apply the pressure on.
Yeah, and here's a chance for the Lakers to tie the score.
The steal inside there, and Lourdes comes up with it. And it's going to be a jump ball. Sarah Semler, another player out of Whitmer, with the steal. Possession arrow goes to Lourdes as they'll inbound it.
Nice job there by Michaela Stump, tying it up.
Hardy will inbound it. Back out to Stafford.
So now the Lakers are in a man-to-man defense.
Wirtz on Stafford as they roll it around to Hardy. Hardy to the right side. She's going to take it to the hoop. Going to lose the basketball, but there's going to be a whistle. Let's go against the Lakers. They'll go against Elena Hurst. Her first is the free throw by Jamie Hardy. Lifts the lead by Lourdes to 3. Comes the second toss. It's also good. 14-10 on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard as the Lakers try to get it up court. Olivia Hill with the shot, no good. Fote with a rebound. Hill will come back and put the shot up off the glass, and the basket by Hill makes it 14-12 on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard.
Hill seems to be around the basketball all the time. That time she brought the ball right down the floor, got the offensive rebound from her own shot and put it up and in.
Long range jumper by Kayla Hardy. Out of Cardinal Stretch. Think we got a pair of twins here in the Hardy sisters. Makes it a 16-12 game and a turnover by the Lakers.
I think the Gray Lords were called for traveling. Number 11, Sarah Semler, intercepted the pass and then traveled, couldn't get control of it.
So let's see if the Lakers can take advantage of the turnover. We've got 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of basketball.
So Fote goes out of the game with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, probably for a rest. We'll probably see her again right away in the second quarter.
Inbounds pass. McAfee with it, handling the basketball. She'll push it back out. Long range jumper, no good there by Tamia Calloway. Lourdes, that's number 32. Miranda Green takes the extra step. 4-point difference. Lakers down by 4. As number 32, Natalie Drumm out of Benjamin Logan High School comes into the game for the Lakers. Short jumper by Hurst. Rebound by Hurst. Boy, she's a scrapper, isn't she?
There she is.
Never say die, Olivia Hurst with the bucket. And that's going to be a turnover by the Gray Wolves.
Tell you, Hill is really giving them a boost here.
She's full tilt.
Oh, all the time. She
Full
just
tilt
goes
all
100
the
mile an
way.
hour. That ball goes up and she's after it.
1:23 to go here in the quarter, and the Lakers have a chance to tie it. McAfee, pass down low, shot, no good, no foul, and the rebound comes down as Hunt's shot just a little bit off. It would have tied it up. Stafford, long range, no good. Battle for the rebound, but there's a whistle.
And went off the shot clock.
Good defense there by the Lakers. Gray Wolves are going to apply the pressure as well. Hunt is going to draw the foul, and
Tell you, the Gray Wolves really test your ability to handle the basketball.
that's going to put Hurst at the line. Elena Hurst, 5'8" freshman out of Fort Wayne.
She comes in shooting 75% from the foul line, 3 out of 4.
3-point game. Free throw just a little bit strong. Second free throw also rounded out. Rebound comes down to Hardy. Stafford pulls it up. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Lakers and Callaway. Up court is Hunt, Kelsey Hunt. Another player out of Mississinawa Valley High School.
Stepped on the sideline there, did Kelsey Hunt. It's a fast-paced game, Dave, for being 17 to 14.
We're going up and down the court. There's the steal. Natalie Drumm with the steal. She'll handle the basketball. Gets it over to McAfee. Kind of like the handoff, but we've got a whistle, and that's going to put McAfee at the line.
Yeah, if you're the Gray Wolves, you don't want to foul clear out there that far away from the basket with 29 seconds to go, and they're in the 1-and-1.
Well, free throw. Free throws are a problem right now for the Lakers. They missed at least their last 3.
You come in the game 62% from the foul line.
Second free throw, no good either. Also, Stafford. Pass to Hardy, off the glass, no good. Tipped away and loose basketball, and McAfee will find it. McAfee up court. We're under 10 seconds. Short jumper from the corner. Hurst. Shot no good. Rebound, but
Oh, boy.
Sarah Swisher had great position, I thought.
Yeah,
But that's not the way the officials are going to see it.
he thought she pushed her, and that she did not push her. She just bounced off of her. I would say that was a good play there by Swisher, but she got penalized for it.
Miranda Green will step to the line for Lourdes. 17 to 14 with only 3.5 seconds left on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard.
They come in at they shot 64% their first game. And right now, that's the difference in the game, I think, is the free throws.
Second free throw also good. Here comes Hurst and reaches midcourt, but that's going to be it for our first quarter of play. Our score, Lourdes University 19, Wright State University Lake Campus 14. We'll return with second quarter action right after this.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
LASIK surgery is very expensive today.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us!
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
Back here at the Family Y in Salina. Pretty competitive first quarter of basketball, but as you look at the numbers, the free throws are haunting the Lakers right now.
Yeah, they're at 37%, while the Gray Wolves are at 90% from the foul line. 3-point line, the Lakers are at 16%. That's an improvement over the 5% where they come in at. Neither team is shooting very well from the 3-point line.
Lakers will have the basketball first to start action here in the second 10 minutes of play. McAfee takes it to the lane, off for Iron, and it's no good. Up court quickly, here comes Lourdes. Off the glass, and the shot's good by Aaron Manley.
Nice job pushing the ball up the floor by the Gray Wolves. The Lakers are going to have to get back on defense and get set. Can't give up layups.
I think that might make the largest lead of the game at 7 points. Tipped away there by Samantha Inc. And Hurst will inbound it. Pass comes back to Hurst, but it's going to be off her foot and out of bounds, and that's a turnover. We got Fote and Wirtz will come back into the game for the Lakers. As Hurst and Swisher will go out. Green handles at top of the key. Wirtz on her. Over to the left side, and Inc. Inc. looking inside as they run their offense, handling the basketball. Into the lane, back out. Short jump shot, left-handed that is, by Manley. Scrap for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be off the Lakers.
Lakers picking up man-to-man on the out-of-bounds play.
Semler inbounds it. It gets it back out to Green. Green in the corner to Semler. Shot no good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Lakers will get the basketball. And boy, the Lakers they've had a dry spell here. They need a basket.
For the Gray Wolves, they just ran probably the oldest play in the book as far as an out-of-bounds play. The passer gets picked and goes to the corner, receives the pass, and takes a shot from the corner. That was number 2 in the playbook.
In yours?
Yeah. Long time
ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still, some of those are still the best. Short jump shot is good by Reynolds.
That was just too easy there.
Yeah, that's a nice move, too. Reynolds with a bucket, and it's a 9-point lead, and it's going to be a push off on Wirtz.
She was moving screen. You got to have your feet still.
And Hurts will come back in.
And part of that might be on the ball handler, because it used to be you'd have to wait for the squeak of their shoes. Then you knew they were stopped. Then you could go. But now I'm not so sure you hear any squeaking of shoes anymore.
There's a turnover by Lourdes. Let's see if the Lakers can get into the scoring column here in the second quarter. Inside Fote. She's going to turn around jump shot, and it's going to go right in.
Nice move. Use the glass. They got to go inside more to her to get their shooting percentage up.
Stafford over to the right side. Enk will get it back out to Reynolds, but to no avail, and here come the Lakers. Wirtz across the timeline. Lindsay handling the basketball, guarded there by Semler. Fote inside, turnaround jump shot is good as Lopez gets the bucket.
Nice pass by Fote that time. Hitter coming right across the lane, right on time.
5-point difference. Reynolds, short jumper. It's short. Rebound, Lopez.
Nice job of boxing out by the Lakers.
Pushes it up court. Short jumper, no good by Fote. Stafford across the timeline for Lourdes. Pass inside. They'll push it back out. Boy, looked like somebody was taking an extra step there, but Green shot's off target and the whistle blows. So on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard, it's Lourdes University 23 and Wright State University Lake Campus 18. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors for tonight's game as we have a timeout on the floor. Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's. Varsity Lanes also in St. Mary's. Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina. And Stolly Insurance also in Salina, along with NKT TV bringing you tonight's game between Lourdes and Wright State University Lake Campus. I'd like to also remind you that NKTelco Sports and its women's basketball sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, November the 8th at 6 p.m. and Thursday, November the 9th at 6 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. 5-point difference in this one as there's a timeout on the floor, and the Gray Wolves are up by about 9 points, but the Lakers have bounced back here in the start of the second quarter. Just struggle a little bit of offensive consistency at times, the Lakers do.
Yeah, the pressure has really been effective for the Gray Lords against the Lakers. A lot of turnovers off just passes that they're not throwing it to the short people. They don't seem to be getting open to get the ball up the floor, and when they do, they're settling for the outside shot instead of taking it inside.
Battle of the boards is pretty much even, as there's a jump shot that's good and pushes the lead to 7 points at 25-18.
So they had a chance to get it to 3, and all of a sudden now it's back to 7.
Fote turnaround, shot no good. Reynolds with a rebound. The senior brings it across the timeline. She'll be cut off there, back out. Here comes a long-range jumper by Hardy, no good. And the whistle blows, stopping the action. Miranda Green with the rebound for Lourdes. They'll inbound it. Reynolds the three, shot no good. Inside rebound, there's going to be a foul.
There's what we talked about before the game. Gray Wolves had 59 rebounds in their first ball game, so you know they can rebound. And the other thing, it shows you there was a lot of missed shots in that game. And right now they're not shooting that well from the three-point line, but they really go after the boards hard.
Samantha Enk at the line for the Gray Wolves. Second shot a little strong, and rebound. Hurst had a hand in it as well, one of the Gray Wolf players, and they ruled a jump ball, and Lourdes will inbound it. Reynolds, nice move to the baseline. 3 Lakers cut her off and scramble for the ball, and it comes down to Hurst. She's across the timeline, left to her left hand, and tipped away there nicely by number 11, Semler.
And there she is again. Dribbled the ball all the way down the floor. Did not have the numbers, but it ended up she almost had the shot.
Lourdes got back on defense and tipped it away, and Ank will inbound at number 14. Green will bring it up court. 5.5 minutes to go on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. Lourdes 26, Wright State University Lake Campus 18. Wirtz's pass to Hurst, or rather to Lopez.
So now the Lakers are moving the ball up the floor with the pass, and that time they did a nice job getting it down the floor.
Number 5, Kayla Hardy, Cardinal Stritch into the game for Lourdes. Nice feed as Lopez a shot no good, and Lourdes on the break. No good, but cleared out of there by Fote.
Nice job running the floor by Fote. Got back and got that rebound.
Lopez, short jumper, no good, and Lopez is going to be guilty of a foul there as she tried to get her own rebound.
Yeah, just a frustration foul there. Missed the shot, aggravated because it didn't go in. Went over the back of the Gray Wolf defender.
Number 33, Olivia Hill, comes into the game for the Lakers. Lourdes trying to push the lead to 10 points. Open shot, and it's good as Miranda Green connects on the 3, and we've got our largest lead of the night for Lourdes at 29-18.
There, nice screen there by Wirtz.
Hurst will dump it off to Fote, and Fote will score. Short jumper on the baseline, no good, and it's going to be a foul on the rebound. I think that's going to go against the Lakers. And number 23, Tamia Calloway.
5'7" freshman from Detroit, Michigan.
Kayla Hardy at the line. She connects. And the lead goes to 30-20.
McAfee comes back into the ball game for the Lakers.
Second free throw around and out. Rebound comes down to Fote. McAfee across the timeline, almost loses the basketball. Gets it back to Calloway, and McAfee, bodies falling there. She'll pass it over to the right side as they try to get it inside to Fote. Turnaround jumper, Nicole Fote, no good. Green with it, up court quickly, Lourdes. Inside the free throw lane, back out front. The Gray Wolves will have it. Green, 10-point difference. They work their offense, and down the lane comes Green again. Shot doesn't fall, but the Gray Wolves with the rebound. Green will try it again. Shot this time falls, and Miranda Green with the bucket. 32-20.
Somehow the Lakers are going to have to keep the Gray Wolves out of the lane.
Hurst with it, puts it on the floor, cut off, pulls up, jumper no good, rebounded Lourdes. Hardy, shot no good, rebound comes down to Fote. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. Lob inside to Fote, let's see what the call is.
Unfortunately for Nicole, they called that on the reception, and once she caught the ball, she had a clear lane there to the basket, so the call actually took away 2 points from the Lakers.
She'll catch a breather as Sarah Swisher, 5'10" freshman out of Bethel High School near Tip City, will come into the lineup. Hurst will inbound it. Swisher's pick, and there's McAfee. Back over to Swisher. She'll take the shot. Too strong. Rebound. Lourdes. Here comes Green. Pull-up jumper. Doesn't get the roll, and Hurst just pulls that one right away from the Lourdes forward with the rebound.
Here she is again at 5'8". She's getting a lot of mileage out of her height. And it all comes from the hustle.
That was a pure hustle play there, and one the Lakers needed. They find themselves down by 12 as they constantly facing the pressure as Coach Logan Lanier pleads his case, but he's not going to win, Ron.
No, he had a good angle on it.
He
so
did.
I'm going to go with him, but
he did a very good angle.
I don't count either.
I'll go with him too, and there makes 3 of us that don't count. Stafford inside the lane, and it's going to be an extra step.
Yeah, they got it back anyway, so some things even out.
The Lakers need a bucket here.
Yes, they do.
This constant pressure just is not a good thing for them right now. As Lourdes trying to get the double team, McAfee back over to Hurst, over to Swisher. She's in the count. And finally it goes to Callaway, but
she was in there a long time, Swisher was, but no 3-second call, and they just
But we weren't counting,
no,
were we?
No.
Unfortunately, we weren't counting. Or fortunately for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Inside, there's a Hill shot off the glass, no good. Rebound will come down. Hardy almost loses it. Coach goes, player goes. We got to travel.
He tried to save her.
Hope she's not hurt. Stafford and the coach, Coach Lanier, all tangled up on the sidelines. Collision.
Playing a little unintentional defense over there.
Yeah. Green. Hardy.
Travel.
Took the extra step.
Down by 12 would be nice for the Lakers to get this under into single digits here before halftime.
See what McAfee can do. Back over to Callaway to Hurst. Swisher, she'll pass inside to Callaway. He's going to try and make a power move off the glass, a little short, but she gets a rebound, puts it back up, tips it back in, but she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, she had her foot out of bounds when she saved the ball.
Stopping the action as Kelsey Wirtz will come into the lineup as McAfee will go out. And the Lakers will try and apply some full court pressure. Man-to-man variety. They got it in the corner, and boy, Hurst comes up with it.
Nice
what
pass.
A pass.
And they get 2.
Oh, man, what a play. That was Hill with the basket, but Hurst got the great assist. What a play.
Yeah, nice hustle there by Hill coming back for the basketball.
It's kind of funny. Had to wait a while for anybody to come down because everybody else was down court.
Yeah. She's really working hard down there in the corner and finally gets the steal, and you sat there and waited. I thought she was going to call timeout or something, but she made the right choice. Nice little bounce pass.
10-point difference. Kelsey Hunt into the lineup for the Lakers, number 14. Down the lane, and that's Jamie Hardy.
Yeah, you got to have somebody come over and help on that. You can't dribble the ball all the way from the sideline to the rim.
Wirtz is handling it. trying to go across the timeline. Hardy on her. She'll pull up at 45 seconds off the front of the iron, and it's no good. And Kayla Hardy with the rebound.
So it's back to 12, 34-22.
Semler back over to Green. Stafford almost knocked away by Hurst. Yeah. Hurst is right on her. Still didn't give up, but Stafford somehow got the basket.
She didn't want to go left, but that's the only way she could get there, so she did it.
Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. It's 36-22. Lourdes with the lead. Hill will handle it. Looks inside. Nice pass, and the shot will go. I think that was Swisher with a bucket. And here we are at halftime. Our score: Lourdes University 36, Wright State University Lake Campus 24. We will be back right after this.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion, and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on!
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet! Jet?
Come on, shoot.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us.
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us.
Back here at the All-Glaze Mercer County's Family Y. The home team, the Wright State University Lake Campus, find themselves down by 12 points to Lourdes University at a 36-24 score. Time to take a look at the first half stats, Ron.
Yeah, field goal wise, the Lakers 10 of 38, Gray Wolves 11 of 36. From the three-point line, Gray Wolves 3 of 13, and the Lakers 1 of 7. Free throw line, that's where the difference is. 11 of 14 for the Gray Wolves, 3 of 8 for the Lakers. Rebounding wise, Lakers out-rebound the Lakers, or the Gray Wolves out-rebound the Lakers 32-24, and the turnovers are even at 14.
Yeah, 11 out of 14 at the line for Lourdes. That's some good free throw shooting in the first half. And
right, the leading scorer for the Gray Wolves is Miranda Green with 10 points and 8 rebounds. And for the Lakers, it's Nicole Fote, 9 points and 7 rebounds.
And our third quarter of action is underway, and Lourdes will have it first as they try to add to that 12-point lead. Outside three, shot no good. Battle for the rebound. That's going to go out of bounds, and the Lakers will have it.
I tell you, if one team gets hot from the three-point line, that could make a big difference here in the second half.
Lakers need to find a little bit of offense.
And the Lakers went to the foul line 8 times, but only made 3. There's a
nice play, and Fote will score.
A nice pass there by McAfee.
That makes it 36-26 on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. 10-point difference. Green with nothing but the net. Miranda Green.
Her last game, she was 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, so if she gets hot, that's what the Gray Wolves want.
Got 8 points on the night, so. Got a whistle and stop in play. As the foul will go against Inc. Number 14, she'll go out. That's her 3rd personal. Lakers down by 13 with the basketball. In the corner is Fote. Shot off the glass, up and in. Boy, Nicole Fote, she's having a nice game.
Yes, she is. When she gets the ball down low, she knows what to do with it.
Back out front for Lourdes. Scrap for the rebound, and Callaway will come away with it. This is Lopez. Lob inside to Fote, but it's taken away as Semler gets it up court quickly. Jamie Hardy goes in for the shot and makes it. Nice play as they convert their turnover into points, and the margin stays at 13 points with 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lopez down the lane.
Oh, that could have went either way, Dave.
Yes, that could go on either way.
The Lakers are in like a 4 out and 1 in, with Nicole Fote being the person inside, and she has the option of coming out and setting a screen, and that opens up the lane area for people to drive and cut. And we'll see, they've got a couple baskets off of that. We'll see what happens here next.
13 points is the difference. Top of the key is Green. Her shot's short. That's going to be out of bounds, and the Gray Wolves will be on the defense. Hurst will inbound it. McAfee is going to draw the foul as Miranda Green. Will pick up her 2nd personal. McAfee will handle it against Green, and she comes across the timeline. Back over to Hurst, to Worst. She'll try to work the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound quickly. Lourdes on the break. A little bit too long as Green tosses it back into Beasley. Back over to Miller, and Sydney Miller hits the shot, and it's now the largest lead of the night at 15 points.
So now they're starting to hit their outside shot here in the 2nd half, and that's bad news for the Lakers.
Just a very, very fast-paced game. And one thing that Lourdes has is quite a bit of depth, too.
Yes, they do. They just keep running them out there. So really, fouling isn't a penalty for them. They got somebody to replace them right away.
Green will go out. That's her 3rd personal. Lourdes University plays in the, the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference?
Yes. We should say Lourdes University is located in Sylvania, Ohio.
There's the turnover. Fast break from the Gray Wolves. Nice play as Jamie Hardy converts. Freshman guard out of Cardinal Stritch.
And they beat the Lakers down the floor that time.
17-point difference. Hurst tries to get it up court as Wirtz pulls up for the 3. Shot no good. Rebound in the corner. They'll kick it back out. Hurst will find Fote. Fote will put it up with the left hand, and it will fall.
That was a nice job there by Fote playing inside. She sealed her defender, and the ball was rotated back, and she sealed her defender and was wide open there
There you
Just
see
a
it
nice,
again on our replay.
nice job of post offense right there by Fote.
45-30. Lourdes lead now 15 points, and Fote trying to cut further into the lead. Fote's got 9 rebounds on the night. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors as we have a timeout on the court on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. 6:31 to play in the third quarter. Our score is Lourdes University 45, Wright State University Lake Campus 31. Sponsors for tonight's women's college basketball game, Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's, Varsity Lanes, and also in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense, also in Salina, and Stolly Insurance, also in Salina, as well as NKT TV, all bringing you women's college basketball from the home floor of the Wright State University Lake Campus.
The Lakers are in a 1-2-2 full court press here.
They'll try and shake things up. Difference 14 points. Steps inside, but they got to play a little better defense than that as Beasley gets the bucket.
Yeah, the trap was right, but then there was nobody to get the pass down the sideline.
Going to be tipped out of bounds. And
so as you're pressing, you want them to throw the ball up in the air, throw it over your hands so that the next defender has time to go get it. But that time, there was no defender there to get the pass.
Let's see what Lourdes can do. They're up by 16. There's the baseline move by Hardy.
Nice move by Hardy. Just a jab step to the right. Beat her defender to the left.
Wirtz. And there's a turnover on the inbound pass. And that's a Beasley will take it inside, but it's tipped away by Wirtz. And Hurst will have it across the timeline. Tries to make the move inside, cut off, back out. Wirtz open for the three. And Kelsey Wirtz hits the three. Sophomore out of Tippecanoe.
And if the Lakers are going to get back in this game, that somebody's going to have to get hot from the three-point line.
Short jumper inside, and it's good. Nice move by Sidney Miller. Miller, a junior out of Indian Lake. Pass intended for Wirtz is picked up by Beasley, or rather by Reynolds. Reynolds is going to make a move inside. Stafford, and the shot blocked there by Nicole Fote.
Well, it didn't take long here. The first game of the season, Dave, we see the dreaded jump stop, which I still think is traveling.
Yes. Inbound pass by Lourdes. They're up by 17 as we're at the 4:51 mark of the third quarter on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. There'll be a jump ball, and that's going to go the Lakers' way this time. Trying to get it inbounds, and
she's running out of time there. I think she got to the count of 4.
it's Olivia Hill, number 33, will try to inbound it.
Gotta go to the basketball.
Pressure on. She'll toss it down here at court length. McAfee will pick it up. She'll put the shot up, but I think she took a step.
Yep.
Unfortunately for her. 51-34. Stopping the action, but I'm not sure why.
I think they were waiting for the men's team to get across the floor.
And they weren't in any hurry.
Oh,
there's
a
pick
steal
by McAfee. Hill will have it, loses it, and Stafford comes right back up with it. Here comes Lourdes. They're going to take it to the hoop.
That's a travel. Nope. I'm going to call a foul.
Jamie Hardy took the ball to the hoop. And she'll step to the line. See Hardy with the free throw. No good.
So the lead's gone from 12 at halftime to 18.
Second free throw is good, and Lourdes keeps the pressure on as Hurst, or rather Hill, brings it up court. She's going to be fouled. At the line is Hill, and she'll connect.
She came in the game 0 for 3 from the foul line.
Second free throw, no good.
Nice
There's
steal
a steal.
there. Good job by Sarah Swisher.
I think Sarah thought she was fouled there. Lakers trying to apply that full court pressure. Reynolds will bring it up court.
Nice job breaking the press there by the Gray Wolves.
Say Miller takes the pass from Reynolds, puts it up, doesn't fall, and it'll roll out of bounds and off of one of the Lakers. Going to be a foul, and it's going to be on Sarah Swisher. That'll be her third personal. 3:51 to play here, third quarter. Stafford will have it. On the baseline is Miller. Shot no good. From the backside comes Hardy. She'll get it back out to Beasley, but the ball's now loose, and it's going to be off the hands of Kelsey Hunt, number 14. So that means Lourdes will have the basketball. Stafford into Miller. Miller goes to the right side. She's number 20. There's the feed inside to Hardy. Ball now on the floor. Beasley picks it up for Lourdes. Back out to Hardy. Here comes Miller. 15-footers. Good.
She was in the lane a long time there. And
had a camping permit.
Yeah.
54-35. 19-point difference. Shot off the glass by McAfee. This time it's going to be a blocking foul. It'll go against Beasley. LaTyra Beasley out of Bowser. And McAfee will step to the line.
She's a 5'3" freshman from Saginaw, Michigan.
Free throw is good.
I think there's a song about that, isn't there?
5'3" sophomore or freshman from Saginaw?
Saginaw, Michigan.
Saginaw, Michigan?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Saginaw?
Yeah.
Really?
Saginaw,
I don't know if I ever heard of that.
Yeah.
What year?
I don't know.
Let's get specific. What year?
I can't remember everything.
Beasley with a shot no good, and Fote will grab the rebound.
I might be able to sing just a little bit of it for you, but
or make that Swisher. They got Swisher and Fote. They alternate. Swisher's got a few rebounds in that sub roll as the Lakers try to score. 54-37. Nice move by Hill. No good. Here comes Hardy. She'll push it up court. Beasley's got it. Oh boy, there's
nice
Reynolds.
Pass, 2-on-1. You stay wide and make the defender take you and then dish it off. Exactly what she did.
Reynolds scores and the lead's to 19. Here comes McAfee down the lane. Short jumper, no good. Battle for it is that's Swisher. Basketball is going to go to Lourdes. Fote will come in. Come back into the lineup as Swisher goes out. There you see Hardy.
Oh, that's over and back. They missed that one.
Yep. Beasley. She's going to put it on the lane. Hey, there's your jump.
A jump and a step.
A jump and a step. Maybe 2 or 3.
She'd have taken 2 jump stops. They probably wouldn't have called it. That just bugs me for some reason, Davey. You know, you go up in the air, and if you would act like you're going to shoot the ball and don't shoot it, they would call traveling. But if you don't act like you're going to shoot it, you can jump up and come down, and you're all right.
Jamie Hardy guilty of the foul. That's going to be the Gray Wolves' 7th foul of the half. And at the line is
Lopez. I think she has 4 fouls on her, if I remember right, Dave. And there's no use saving her. You got to put her in the ball game and see what happens.
There's a rebound back up by Fote. Fote again puts it up and in.
She's having a good game for the Lakers.
Solid performer in the middle, that's for sure. There's the turnover. And Fote comes up with a steal. Lopez back over to Fote. Long range, no good. Scrap for the rebound. Wirtz is going to have it. Back out to Hill inside the lane, no good. Rebound. Lourdes, and they're going to lose it out of bounds.
The Lakers got lucky there. It looked like maybe a trip.
I think, Ron, she just fell.
You think?
I think, yeah. They just went sprawling.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll go with yours.
Maybe. But my opinion doesn't count. There's a shot from long range, no good. Rebound,
there you go.
Up and in.
Nice rebound there by Kelsey Hunt.
Hunt with a rebound. 1:25 to go, and they'll take a timeout as the difference now is just 15 points. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's game between Wright State University Lake Campus and Lourdes University, Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's, Varsity Lanes also in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and NKT TV bringing you tonight's game between the Lakers and the Gray Wolves. Lakers have cut this deficit to 15. I'd like to also remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of women's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Wednesday, November 8th at 6 p.m. and Thursday, November the 9th, also at 6 p.m. And, of course, you can watch those games on demand at nktelco.net. So the Lakers, with 1:25 to go in the third quarter, have not gone away.
Yeah, they got it from 19 down to 15 right now. And, you know, the next minute and 25 seconds, they keep hustling like they are. They're getting some offensive rebounds and getting some extra shots there and picked up a few points. Plus, they got a steal off of their press.
Need to come up with another one right here. Gray Wolves will try to inbound it. And there it is.
Good job.
As Sydney Miller couldn't quite hang on to that, took her eye off the ball for just a second because of the pressure being applied by the Lakers.
There's a
Lopez. And they lose it as Hill loses it, and all the way down the lane, shot no good. That was Riley Rayburn just into the lineup.
Lopez hits the floor.
Lopez led the Lakers in scoring a year ago at a little over 16 points a game. I'll tell you, last year, if you were on that team, you were in good shape because you played a lot.
You played a lot of minutes up and down the floor.
And it's always funny because they played, you know, they put a lot of pressure defense, and you were in good shape as Lopez steps to the line. And
that foul was on Sydney Miller for the Gray Wolves. That's her third.
Lopez hits that free throw. It cuts it to 14. Lopez out of Lorain, Ohio. Connects on the second one, and we're down to 13 points with approaching the 1 minute mark. And
got there a little late. She had the right idea, but that's her fifth foul, I think, if it's on Lopez.
See who they call it on.
They call it on Kelsey Hunt.
So Hunt gets the foul, and Hill will tip it out of bounds.
Lopez takes a deep breath there, a sigh of relief, I think that would be.
She was looking at Coach Lanier.
There you go.
Nice play by Hill. She steals it. Olivia Hill with the basketball. She'll go to the left side, looks for Wirtz. Tries to thread that needle, but it closes quickly. Kershaw with the shot. Or rather make that Beasley.
Lopez had to back away to keep from getting that fifth foul. And gave up two.
Wirtz loses the basketball, but fortunately so does Lourdes, as Kayla Hardy couldn't quite gain control of the basketball.
Lead is back to 15.
Lopez, there's Wirtz. Gonna take it all the way and score.
Good job.
There's the steal.
That's where he had to be, and she was there.
Still there, loose basketball.
Oh,
finally, Stafford will pick it up.
They missed
Got
an
a
opportunity.
2-on-1 over to Reynolds. Shot no good. Rebound.
Down to 10 seconds.
Here we go. Lakers could use a big one here. Long range. Oh, off the iron with a second to go. Rebound shot doesn't go. And despite the effort, the Lakers trail by 13 on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. It's Lourdes University 58, Wright State University Lake Campus 45. We'll be back after this.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Well, the Lakers had a great chance to cut into that 13-point deficit that they're looking at. Took the three, got the rebound, and nothing seemed to quite happen there at the end of it. But got 10 minutes to go in this one. And one thing about the Lakers, they play hard.
Yes, they do. They've never given up. Even when they were down by 19, they just kept going.
They fought their way back into this one, and what really is the first time I think these two teams have ever played each other, as the Lakers slowly upgrading their schedule, and you know, Lourdes University, an NAIA school, so Wirtz with the basketball as the Lakers will have it to start this quarter. 2 shots no good, and here comes Lourdes with the basketball.
With the the Lakers need to just get in front of people now and keep the ball out of the lane. Force them to shoot the ball from outside. Don't give up any layups. They were very fortunate there at the end of the third quarter. The Lourdes missed quite a few bunny shots underneath there.
Had two opportunities here to cut into this 13-point deficit. Miller with a pull-up jumper, and Sydney Miller says now it's 15.
She starts the fourth quarter just like she started the third quarter.
Hurst. Elena Hurst with the basketball. She'll drive the lane off the glass, no good. Scrap for the rebound, and Beasley and Hurst all. Hurst isn't going to give the ball up, Ron.
It's her.
She never did.
She is all over the floor.
Never did give it up.
So if you're one of her teammates, you see her hustling like that, you think you have to do a little bit more than what you're doing.
Manley will have it. She'll try to take it across the timeline, and a little bit of an adventure. And now we've got a steal as Vogt has it. And we've got a timeout by Lourdes, boy, at the very last second. And we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for tonight's action between Wright State University Lake Campus and Lourdes University. Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and NKT TV, all bringing you tonight's game between the Wright State University Lake Campus women's team and the Lourdes University women's team. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of women's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Tonight's game airs Wednesday, November the 8th at 6 p.m., Thursday, November the 9th at 6 p.m., and you can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me, Ron Cruzy, and on that note, got a 3-point goal from Sarah Sembler to jump the lead to 18 points.
5'8" freshman comes in the game, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. That time, nice looking shot and drained it.
Vogt's rebound shot, no good. Here comes Miller. She's number 20.
All of a sudden, the lead's back up to 18.
They'll settle into their offense. Shot clock is at about 15 seconds. In control of this one, Lourdes University finally. About 8 minutes or so to go on the Grand Lake Skate USA scoreboard. McAfee will come back into the lineup for the Lakers, as Kelsey Hunt will go out. Sembler back over to Miller. She looks inside, wide open, turnaround jump shot, no good by Inc. Rebound comes back out to Green. Lourdes sets the play up. Green on the right side of the perimeter, off the pick by Beasley. Back to Beasley on the baseline. Off the glass in. Nice work there by Lourdes as Beasley hits the bucket, and it's a 20-point lead.
Yeah, no help there on the baseline. She had an easy layup.
Wirtz no good, but Vogt is there, and they're going to take a timeout, 30-second timeout, as Coach Logan Lanier will talk to his troops after the made basket. Makes the difference 18 points. 65-47, 7:36 to go on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. Tonight's game brought to you by Grand Lakes Skate USA in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and NKT TV. I'll bring you tonight's game between Lourdes University and the Wright State University Lake Campus. Semler will inbound it as Green will handle it. Lakers trying to get the trap and get the turnover. Quick feed as Semler goes to the hoop after the pass from Ink.
And that's what the Lakers have to do right there. They got to take chances for the steal. Didn't come up with it. And that's what you get. You're going to give up a layup if you miss the steal.
And the free throw around and out by Sarah Semler.
But with 7:24 to go and you're down by 18, you just got to let everything hang out right now.
Second free throw is good. Makes it 66-47. Whoop, they toss it away as Beasley has it. She's coming right back this way off the glass. Nice move by Beasley, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds there as Ink gets her hands on it. And the Lakers having problems against the pressure that Lourdes is applying. Lopez gets it in. Across the timeline is Hurst, and Beasley will be called for the foul.
Boy, if Nicole Folk could have just rolled back to the basket after she set that screen on the elbow, I think she'd had a layup.
There's the steal by Hurst. She's going to go to the hoop, and she'll score, and it's 68-49. Up court quickly. Nice block there by Fote. As Green takes it inside, and Fote with a nice defensive play with 6:42 to play. Lourdes coach counting instructions out on the inbounds pass, standing right next to the player as Miller will handle it. Top of the key, McAfee on her, back over, an open shot by Green, no good. Rebound comes down to Lopez. Lopez up court, looks for Fote, tipped away by Miller.
He was open early, and the throw was just too late.
Semler gets it, back up court to Hardy. And it's 70-49, and Lourdes taking charge right here. That was Samantha Ink with that last basket. And
they're going to give the ball to Lourdes.
Lopez's pass out of bounds. And they'll inbound it. Back over to Beasley. Turnaround jumper, and Beasley's putting together a pretty nice game here for the Gray Wolves.
Now she's coming through with an inside game. 5'11" sophomore from Toledo, Bowser.
Turnaround jumper by Lopez, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Fote will have her hand in it, and the Lakers will get the basketball. Inbound to Fote. Fote will take the 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound inside. And there's going to be a foul as Kelsey Welts.
Yeah.
Wirtz, rather. Kelsey Wirtz with the rebound. Let's get that right. Kelsey Hunt.
She did a nice job there getting position.
Hunt with a rebound and misses the first of two. As Reynolds will come back in. Second free throw is good. 72-50. Our score with 5:31 to play. Back over to Reynolds. She'll take the shot. A little bit strong. Green with a rebound. Back out to Ink. Shot no good. Rebound fight. Fote had it. And it goes off her hands. And
it's kind of a surprise that Lourdes would settle for 2 3-pointers there. A 22-point lead.
Green will pull it back out. Semler. Scramble for the loose basketball. It's going to be Lakers basketball as Lopez will inbound it. Jamie Hardy comes in as Beasley will go out. Inbounds pass tipped away, intended for McAfee.
So Lourdes pressured right from the get-go. They're still in it. Full court, man-to-man press.
Hurst. Back over to McAfee. Hunt with the basketball. Shot no good. Rebound Reynolds. Pass inside to Ink.
Nice.
Shot no good. Back out to Green. Down the lane she goes. Pull up jumper, no good. But Fote's there to take the rebound.
Look. Coach Lanier wants them to get the ball out and go. They're getting some people open initially and just not throwing the ball.
Green will put it off the glass and the shot will fall at the 4-minute mark. It's 74-50. Foul in the backcourt.
You don't, 24-point lead, you don't want to stop the clock 3/4 of the way off from the basket. But nobody seems to mind here, so.
Well, yeah. So we keep on playing. Hurst will lose the basketball as Lourdes, Jamie Hardy with it. And they'll back out to Ink. She'll take it down the lane. Shot no good. Loose basketball pushed back out by Hardy as Reynolds will take it at the top of the key. Right side to Hardy, looks at the offense, and in the corner she finds Green. Shot no good. Green will lose the basketball. Nice move inside by Hurst, but it doesn't go.
She deserved to make that.
Yep, Hickey with a rebound up court is Reynolds. Reynolds will take it to the hoop. Nice move by Reynolds, and she has the basket. And the difference now is 26 points as we move under the 3 minutes to play mark on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard.
Nice cut to the basket by Fote. Couldn't get it to go.
Hickey with a rebound. Here comes Reynolds. Back out top of the key. It's Enk, and over to the right side and Green. Green, short jumper. Gets the roll, 78-50 on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. 2:20 to go in this one. Lopez over to Hurst. Hurst will handle it at the top of the key. Looks inside to Fote. Fote runs the baseline. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hickey. Hardy is going to take it inside. Wirtz will knock it out of bounds. Host of substitutes for the Lakers. Take a look at the defensive play there. Nice block by Wirtz. As Callaway comes back into the game. And as well as Swisher, Sarah Swisher, and
Kelsey Wirtz.
Hill. Also in Olivia Hill, I believe, all back into the lineup for the Lakers. This is Reynolds. Over to Enk. Enk with the basketball. Goes to the left side, short jumper, no good. Callaway with a rebound, but stepped on the line, so that means that Lourdes will inbound the ball. Michaela Stump, number 1, into the lineup for the Lakers.
So everybody's getting a chance to play for the Lakers, and now's the time to show the coach what you can do during the game.
Lourdes with the basketball, and that's Samantha Enk with it. She goes to the left side, tries to go to the lane. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to be against Stump, I believe. 1:29 to go on the Grand Lakes Skate USA scoreboard. Reynolds for 3, and boy, Reynolds having a nice game as she connects, and it makes it 81-50. Lourdes University with the big lead now. Stump will handle it left side. Long range shot by Stump, no good. Here comes the rebound, and here comes Lourdes as Green grabs it. Up court to Reynolds. Callaway will come up with the loose basketball. Hurst will go to the right side. Swisher with the cut. They'll get it back out. As Olivia Hill will take it down the lane and score with 45.8 seconds left.
Nice job of penetration there by Olivia Hill.
Lourdes University 81, Wright State University Lake Campus 52 is Lourdes. Reynolds back over to Hickey. Fadeaway off the glass, and Hickey's on the board with a basket. Final seconds of this one, and we're going to have a whistle. With 28 seconds to go. Riley Rayburn with the foul as Hurst will get it back out to Callaway. Shot no good, and Lourdes on the breakaway. It's going to be Miranda Green with the layup, and the shot doesn't go. And here comes Olivia Hill. Up court to Hurst. Hurst, turnaround jumper around and out. Callaway with a rebound. She'll draw the foul with 5.5 seconds left in this one.
So all of a sudden you look up and it's 31-point lead.
Quickly, this one got away from the Lakers. Had a shot at getting it down to 13 a couple of times and just never happened. And offensive side of it, definitely the difference in this one is Lourdes, a very balanced team. Up court, Reynolds just short of the buzzer. She connects, and our score, Lourdes University 86, Wright State University Lake Campus 53. We will return with a recap right after this.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us.
NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
Plastic surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us.
NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
360 surgery is very expensive today, Coach.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Trust us.
NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us.
Wright State University Lake campus loses to Lourdes University 86-53 here at the All Glaze Mercer Family Y. Taking a look at the statistics for tonight's game, and boy, there's some that just pop off the page for us, don't they?
Yes, they do. 33 of 81 from the field were the Gray Wolves. The Lakers were 20 of 74 from the three-point line. 7 of 23 for the Gray Wolves, 2 of 15 for Wright State. Free throw line, 13 of 18. Very good foul shooting team are the Gray Wolves. 11 of 21 for the Lakers. Rebounding wise, the Gray Wolves 59. That's exactly what they had their first game of the season, 59 rebounds. The Lakers 48. Turnovers, a big part of this game. Lakers 33 and the Gray Wolves 27. Just a lot of up and down the floor caused by a lot of pressure from the Gray Wolves, man-to-man pressure from the opening tip-off to the final buzzer. And the Lakers, that's one place where they're going to have to improve on because they're going to see that again, I'm sure.
So the Lourdes University Gray Wolves, they go to 2-0 on the season, only the second time in the school's history that they've started a season 2-0, and so it's a big win for Lourdes, as they also have another game down in Kentucky against Midway in this road trip for the Gray Wolves. For the Lakers, on the other hand, they fall to 0-3, still looking for win number 1. Tough defeat as they pulled to within 13, but never really could get any closer there in the second half. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game: Grand Lake Skate USA in St. Mary's, Hot Brass Personal Defense in Salina, Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, Stolly Insurance in Salina, and NKT TV bring you tonight's game between Wright State University Lake Campus and Lourdes University. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of women's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, November the 8th at 6 p.m., Thursday, November the 9th at 6 p.m., and you can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. I'd like to thank our crew here this evening. In the van, Isaac Sell. On the cameras, Daniel Allen, Kurt Kuffner, and Patrick Toller. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me tonight, Ron Cruzy. Our final score: Lourdes University 86, Wright State University Lake Campus 53.